Hi guys, welcome back to Let It Out with Sadiq. Today we're here with Lizzie. She will be telling us her experience in the 2015 CBN Tennis Championship in Lagos, Nigeria. She got to the final. Lizzie, welcome back to the show.
Hi.
Could you please tell us your experience playing in the final in Lagos, Nigeria, the biggest national tournament in Nigeria? How was it?
Very, very tough. Very, very tough. Guys, let me tell you, that day, I've never experienced heat like that when I was playing tennis in my life.
Wow. Hotter than Abuja?
Hotter, yeah, definitely. Hotter, more humid. It just felt like I could not breathe. The match got to 3 sets. I ended up losing after winning the first set. I was getting warnings from the umpire because I was taking too much time in between points, going to the back of the court, just breathing hard, bending over. In between the change of ends, I had people bringing ice to put all over my body.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. I know, it was bad. People screaming from the crowds. It was really, really tough. And
how many matches were you playing a day during the CBN?
If I recall, 2 or 3
matches.
2 or 3 each day, yeah. And in that same heat.
All singles or doubles as well?
There was some doubles in there too, but it was
What's
very
the doubles called, man?
Was it Sarah?
Sarah.
Was it Sarah maybe? I think it was Sarah, yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, with that experience, right? Was it anything different from what you've played in the UK? Like, what was the compared to that tournament itself?
Polar opposites. The UK, peaceful, quiet. There's no external conditions that can throw you off your game except you or your opponent.
Mm-hmm.
But in this case, there was just so many. I didn't feel like myself that day at all. I couldn't think properly. I couldn't move properly. I couldn't hit my shots properly. Of course, the girl I played, Christy, she was good. Like, she was good, but
what was she doing? Like,
there was a lot of slicing, which I wasn't used to. So it was really hard for me to get the groove. I think once I won the first set, that's when she started to change it up, as she should. And she did a good job because I wasn't able to deal with it.
But did that made you go back and it's like, you know what? I want to work on variety of play. I want to be able to play haters. I want to be able to play someone that chip and charge, silent volley, someone that slices. Did you have to go back to your drawing board like, hey, coach, I want us to focus on this part of tennis for the next few months or something? Do you have to do that?
Yeah, I think that loss definitely stuck with me for a long time because I was like, how could I win the first set so convincingly and then, but of course that's tennis. But I think that's the main reason my parents wanted me to go to Nigeria anyway, to have those kind of matches and experience a different type of playing style other than just aggressive baseliner. So that definitely did serve its purpose.
If you have any advice for an international player, someone coming from the UK, the US, going to play a tournament in Nigeria, what one advice would you give them to help them adapt to the atmosphere, the condition, the environment? What would you tell a younger Lizzie Pan going to Nigeria for a national tournament?
I would already get in the frame of mind that look, it's not going to be easy. People are going to be doing untraditional stuff. Usually people aren't allowed to speak while you're playing. That's going to happen. People are not allowed to talk to you while you're playing. That's going to happen. A lot of things are going to happen that you're probably not expecting. So you really have to mentally be ready for that.
And being the underdog, I would say, younger player coming out, why do you think the fans weren't rooting for you, weren't supporting you, rather supporting the veterans Christy?
I think that's a good question, and I think it's exactly that, unfamiliar maybe to a lot of people. They only see me once at the youth games, and it's like she's back again, like just out of the blue, you know. And I think Chrissy had been around for a while, so more familiar with her, you know, more on her side. But
do you find that offensive? Like, do you find that? Did you take it in a hard way? Had feelings about that, or it's just
no, not at all. I didn't expect to go there and people cheering for me. I didn't expect anything, you know. So it was just what it was on the day. I just struggled to deal with it.
Yeah,
that's all.
But thanks for sharing this amazing memory.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.